Just look at this! Hansi Flick's Barcelona is not letting Manchester City leave their half of the pitch. Absolutely crazy pressing on every part of the field, a quick transition to attack in just a few passes, an incredible mixture of tiki-taka and directness, and vertical football provided by Hansi Flick. These are the key elements of the new Barcelona, who have already managed to amaze even Pep Guardiola. And we don't even have all the leading players back yet. It's just Masia and a few starters. Hansi Flick is cooking something special at FC Barcelona, and now we will tell you why the whole football Europe will be terrified of encounters with the Blaugrana. Let's get going! So, Barcelona played a friendly against Manchester City and became one of the main sensations of the preseason tour. The Catalans came out for the meeting with 6 La Masia graduates in the starting lineup: Peña, Ford, Sergi Dominguez, Gerard Martin, Casado and Bernal. The other starters were Lenglet, Julián Araujo, Pablo Torre, Pau Victor and Vitor Roque. For comparison, City's big names from the first minutes were Ederson, Gvardiol, Phillips, Lewis, Kovacic, Grealish, Bob and Haaland. In the second half, other club graduates made their appearance: Astralaga, Balde, Alex Valle, Cuenca, Romeu, Quim Junien, Guile and Tony Fernandez, who were strengthened by Noah Darvic, Inigo Martinez and Lewandowski. As you can see, only Lewandowski, Balde and Inigo turned out to be the first team's ironclad players. That made the performance of this version of the squad, which has already been nicknamed Baby Barca, all the more stunning. It was so cool, even Pep Guardiola couldn't control his emotions after the match. "I was very impressed with Flick's Barca," claimed the Citizens' head coach. Barcelona indeed very quickly transformed into Hansi Flick's team. One could feel the coach's touch in everything. The way the German boss quickly conveyed his ideas to players and how quickly they adapted to new requirements was really impressive. Back when Flick first joined the club, a lot had been said about the 4-2-3-1 formation, claiming that it would be the main tactical system, but the reality was somewhat different, more intriguing to say the least. The clash versus Man City demonstrated that Barca will not stick to one game plan and will certainly not be predictable for their opponents. Hansi Flick has been working on a fluid 4-2-3-1 formation that can easily be turned into a 4-3-3 or 4-4-2 during the match, notes Mundo Deportivo. One of the most well-known Barcelona bloggers, Ivar, also drew attention to this aspect. Genuinely so excited for Hansi Flick ball, re-watching the game, and his impact is already clear, especially in terms of the narrow 4-4-2 defensive block, constantly forcing the opponents wide. Yes, it does require a lot of running. Fluid build-up shape. The first goal was scored using a 4-3-3 formation, but we also saw us build in a 4-2-3-1 and with 3 in the back, Casado splitting center backs. Okay, let us explain the matter in more detail. Technically, Barcelona are playing a 4-2-3-1 setup, yet during the match they switched it to a 4-4-2 shape when the team was in the defensive phase, and sometimes when they were attacking a more aggressive 4-3-3 was used. It was in the latter formation that allowed Blaugrana to land its first goal in the match, with Casado delivering an assist from the right interior position. By the way, pay attention to the 3 strikers' positioning at that moment. Victor is in the center, but the distance between him and wide winners Roque and Araujo is minimal. In fact, they became insiders, so the team simply overloaded the center of Man City's defense, which helped them to find the needed gap and score a goal. This is another one of Flick's coaching ideas that we will see interpreted quite often in the upcoming season. One thing that jumped out from Flick's first game: loads more central combinations. Xavi wanted the ball wide to stationary winners, Flick wants movement inside to overload between the lines. Like his Bayern, that means generally less need for touchline winners, notes the purist, a popular Barcelona analyst. Well, the central area overloading also worked in case of the Catalans' second goal. Here, Pau Victor and Vitor Roque were able to confuse Manchester City's centre-backs with their quick movements, while Pablo Torre took advantage of the free space. By the way, the build-up to the set's second goal was unbelievable. Vitor Roque made a brilliant pressing attempt and took the ball away, and then the team made 16 passes, the last of which, made by Martin, eventually turned into a goal for Pablo Torre. Isn't it a combination of classic Barcelona tiki-taka and Hansi Flick's vertical fast football? Looks like we are witnessing some real football magic. Hit the like button if you are impressed by the football Hans-Dieter Flick is bringing to the team. Winners coming inside when Barca attack, threatening space between the fullbacks and centre-backs, allows quick combinations as seen for both goals. Remember this concept, it will be the basis of Blaugrana's attacking play in the new season. That's exactly how they netted 2 goals in the back of Ederson's net. Moreover, the Catalans were even close to bagging a third goal in a similar manner, when they launched a rapid counter-attack through the center in a couple of passes, but Lewandowski failed to capitalize on his opportunity. Here we once again see the overload of the central area, with wide winners moving inside, and again, the sky blue center-backs failed to respond. Hansi Flick ball has arrived. Another popular Barcelona blogger, Rashad Rahman, aptly described this counter-attack. So, in less than a month of new coach's work, the club has already mastered the main features of Bayern's 2019-20 campaign, back when Die Roten won their historic sextuple. A separate topic has to be Barcelona's pressing under Hansi Flick. This video is currently breaking social media platforms, and some Barca supporters are wondering how the German boss managed to achieve this so quickly. Throughout this clip, Barca changed the tactical pressing formation twice. First it was 4-4-2, but later on the team switched to 4-3-3, which made it possible to prevent Manchester City from moving to the attacking phase. Absolutely spectacular teamwork! A very narrow 4-4-2 when defending. Barca denies space through the central passing lanes. Experts point out the new principles of the Catalans' play. You see, the mentioned 4-4-2 setup is very compact in defense, which is going to be another feature of Flick's squad. The updated Barcelona will run and work very hard in the upcoming season, making them a very uncomfortable opponent for any club. However, there were also moments when Man City trapped Barca in their own half of the pitch and their box. The Blaugrana manager didn't particularly like it. We defend too far back. It's not what I like the most. We have to improve on that, stated Hansi Flick after the game. Hansi Flick was bothered with the team playing too deep in the match against Manchester City. They were defending in their own box. For him, playing a high line and applying high pressure is non-negotiable, writes Mundo Deportivo. It is clear that the hand of Hansi Flick is guiding this selection of players very well. Barcelona are already changing both with and without the ball. This, by the way, was exactly what the German boss said before the first friendlies, when he discussed the play he wanted to set for the team. My football will not be very different from the one played at Barca under Cruyff or Guardiola. My idea is to have an active team on the pitch who want to show what they can do with and without the ball. They can decide what they want to do. Initiative is important. It doesn't matter if we play 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. What I want is for us to play a beautiful, technical, good game, and for everyone watching the game to see that the team gives everything. So far, we can admit that Barcelona fans are pretty excited about Flick ball, while former Barca coach Pep Guardiola is showering the current manager with compliments. I really liked Hansi Flick's Barca. The positional play of his team is extraordinary. The winners act as winners, the midfielders come in from the front, the fullbacks attack the space. In our opinion, Blaugrana showed a truly impressive performance against Manchester City, where the first concepts of the game under the new coach were displayed, and were rather impressive. Weren't they? Guys, what do you think about Hansi Flick's Barca? Share your impressions in the comments down below. Hit the like button under this video and subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed it. Also, we highly recommend you check out other videos about Hansi Flick's work at Barcelona. Have a great time watching!